Chad, I was thinking. Oh, I have no music on. I was pouring myself some milk, cause you know. Huh? I'll put the music on. Don't worry. My fridge is colder in the back. Duh. There was ice in it. I was really worried it was going to be spoiled. That would have been not good. But I remembered, it reminded me of a show I used to watch on fucking Teletoon called Camp Lazlo. And I remembered it because the end of the show, one of the characters, like the Scoutmaster Lumpus, he gets arrested. Like the final episode, the cops show up and they arrest him for impersonating a Scoutmaster. Like, that's how the show ends. Is this guy we've known the entire time as the Scoutmaster was a fake. It's like, what? That's weird. Alright. So as you can see, everybody wants to talk to me. I did this, by the way. So, this is level 80. This has 150% growth. So, my weapons have been going up kind of significantly. I've fused all my seals and stuff as much as I could. Pardon me. But I haven't really done much else. Yeah. Lift the curse. Hiya! Just shooting for that 100 users, that's all. Anyway, I gotta talk now to everybody. Seems like all the Cyber Originals have taken shelter here. So yeah, I now have to talk to everyone again. And then talk to Kasumi, and then probably talk to everyone again. So I'd say about half of this is gonna be conversations with the characters here. So don't worry. Beating up all those cyber enemies sure was refreshing. Uh-huh. Kasume's looking better too. How about you go see her when you have time? Okay. We should report to Kasumi first, right? Yeah. Seems like everyone's safe for now. That's good. It'd be nice if things didn't get even more troublesome after this, though. Oh. Cutscenes. The end? I have an hour and a half. Man, I don't know what I'm doing today. Surely we reduced the numbers by now. We managed to save the Cyber Originals too. I'd say that's a job well done. If we keep up the pace, maybe this will be over sooner than I expected. Come to think of it, whatever happened to Kasumi? It's kind of bugging me. As impressive as always. You managed to rescue every last Cyber Original who was under attack. I think you also reduced the number of cyber enemies quite a bit. Well, I suppose I can just check, and you'll be the first to know when I do. You still want to talk? Alright, have you gone to see Kasumi yet? I'm sure she'd be happy if you went and said hi. Fine work. Seems you rescued all the threatened Cyber Originals. From what I can tell, you've greatly lowered the number of cyber enemies. Now that we have some room to breathe, perhaps I should check for enemy signals again. Come to think of it, didn't Kasumi seem uneasy? You should go reassure her. Oh, I gotta talk to fucking everyone. We finished up here, so we should probably go tell Kasumi, right? Rescuing our companions was hardly even a challenge. Maybe Kasumi will feel better now that we've beaten the tar out of those cyber enemies. My pets all seem to be safe, thank you, truly. I was acting like it was no big deal since Orin was there, but truthfully I was quite nervous. I'd say the MVP this time was Kasumi. What'd she even do? Looks like you saved the day. I'm glad everybody came out safe and sound. I'm sure Kasumi will be happy to hear it too. I have to hand it to Alice. She did an incredible job holding out. Okay. Alright. Okay. You were a great help. Raisin was getting dangerously close to her limit. I've had harsh words for Raisin in the past, but I'd say she did a fine job. Someone informed me you of the danger posed to us. Yes, I'll have to offer her my thanks. I was thinking of retraining Raisin. You'd be welcome to join us if you like. I've tasked myself with twice as much training as to give it to the Moon Rabbits. It wouldn't be fair of me to slack off. My sister is incredibly talented. I can't hold a candle to her. Alright. I love that Hikatia is just chilling here next to Yorihime. Oh, man. These two definitely get along. Where's Junko? Have you told her the good news yet? If not, then hop to it already. I told you, didn't I? Cyber Originals aren't that fragile. So all the Cyber Originals are taking refuge in the base? Huh. Well, that'd be for better or for worse, I wonder. I hope Kasumi will be happy. Everyone was okay. That's wonderful, isn't it, Sue? There's so many cyber enemies, it was kind of scary. Yeah. I'm so glad everyone was able to evacuate safely. I'm pretty scary when I'm mad, you know. Shouldn't you be going to see Kasumi? Yes. I'll go see Kasumi. Jesus. Give it a second. Good work on rescuing the Cyber Originals. You have my sincere thanks. Don't worry. Hikatia won't let a grudge like that get in her way. Because she's not real. She's the fake one. It's to seem that despite their improvements, mere cyber enemies are no threat to you. Oh no, but my cyber allies are. Kasumi has more or less recovered from her wounds as well. Sure, she'd appreciate it if you visited her later. Hurry and go tell the girl the good news, says Unzan. With everyone taking shelter here, the base has gotten pretty lively. I'm so glad we were able to fulfill Kasumi's request. And now her nightmares can be put to rest. With everyone taking shelter here, the base has grown even more important. If we were attacked now, we wouldn't stand a chance. I would argue we would stand a chance, because we have everybody here. It felt as though the cyber enemies were being controlled somehow, but is that even possible? I never expected you all would save me. I didn't think I'd be cornered by cyber enemies like that. Honestly, I didn't see it coming at all. Alright, Kasumi, I suppose I need to thank her for that. You saved everyone, that's a real feat. You better go let the girl know you saved them all. Now's my turf really getting lively. Udong's diligent, but she can be a bit of a slow learner. Then again, I'll be the first to admit that's part of her charm. I'm sure Kaguya will give you a lot of extra work, but just consider it the price of having her around. Tastes pretty quick on the uptake, unlike Udong. I suppose she lived for that long for a reason. Walking in a zigzag is effective against long-range attacks. You can get closer to enemies while staying out of the line of fire. Tell that to all of my party members, but whatever. There are some enemies that can rank up by defeating their own comrades. If you happen to spot a team killer, prioritize taking them down first. Oh, it's really hard because they're standing behind the person they're shooting. Some medicines have good effects and some have bad effects. I suggest using the bad ones on enemies rather than yourself. Thanks, Eden. Nice work rescuing the Cyber Originals. Chat, you want to play a game? It's called Does Aya Mention Momiji? Speed is definitely more important than power. We only pulled it off rescue thanks to our speed. You should deliver the scoop to Kasumi. I'm colorfully impressed. I'm sure Momiji will mention Aya, though. I must offer you my gratitude. Thank you very much for your help. Fudo and Tojiko still have a lot of training to do. I'm glad that nobody was significantly injured. Re-examining yourself is another part of training. Perhaps you'll discover something new about yourself. Tojiko still has a habit of losing her temper whenever Futo is concerned. I suppose she still has a ways to go. To be fair, it's very easy to get angry at Futo. Futo and Tojiko are always fighting. Is my guidance perhaps lacking? Stronger enemies will use stronger skills. Even if you recognize an enemy, you must face them with the caution owed to an unknown foe. Swinging your weapon is a way to get enemies to enter your range, giving you the initiative. Yeah. Thanks for the sound advice. Tell it to my fucking partners! Anyway. Listen well, trying to overwhelm your enemy through brute force is the height of folly. Learn to make use of items to gain the upper hand. Now, I like the thing about Futo and Tojiko is they're both from opposing clans, but they both have a mutual respect for Miko, so that's why they're with Miko. But I guess they kind of have bad blood. I don't know if they're over it or not, but Futo is the reason Tojiko is a ghost, if you didn't know, because Futo's kind of a little asshole. But it's okay, because Tojiko doesn't seem to mind, I guess, so it's okay, but I'm still like, It's kind of a shit thing to do. Thanks, miss. Couldn't have protected Miss Satori and Orin by myself. I gotta thank the Oni ladies too. So glad Miss Satori and Orin are safe. Oh. Say, shouldn't we go to Kasumi? We cut it close, but we made it. There's precedent for our base being attacked, so there's no guarantee you'll always be safe here. Mission complete. Perfect victory. I bet Kasume's still worried. You should go give her the good news. I hate it when games make you do escort missions where they can't die. It's brutal. Oh my god, right? You understand, Sumireko. You get it. Well done. You brought everyone back safely. I was hardly worried. I was given that you would rescue them. Why don't you share the good news with one who asked for your help? Okay. Thank you for saving everyone. Rodowski's not very strong himself, but his robots kick your ass something fierce. As a fellow Cyber original, you have my deepest appreciation. It seems you were quite the hero out there. I hear these things. No doubt the others will want to thank you too. Why don't you check up on everyone? Way ahead of you, buddy. But first I must switch to Tenshi. Oh wait, do I have 226? Not good enough. Okay. Change character. Switch. Oh man. Kasumi. Thank goodness we managed to save everyone. I'm sure we took out a decent chunk of the cyber enemies too. Let's keep it up. Do you think Kasume's alright? I hope she's feeling better. She's fine. Don't worry about her. Worry about everybody else I gotta talk to. Autumn leaves possess a beauty that defies description. I hope you come to appreciate the appeal as well. Minariko is constantly researching new kinds of red bean cakes. She keeps coming up with new recipes one after another. Minariko and I run a candy store called Kanshido in the Yokai Village. You should visit us there sometime. I remember that place. I'd never used its services. Teehee, you really saved us. We might have been in a spot of trouble had you not arrived. Really, what good luck. You know what's interesting is the Watatskis were part of the DLC, I assume. But they have dialogue that fits, like, this situation, even though they're DLC. I suppose that might have been a tad too much for Racing to handle. Honestly, I feel a little bad for her. I never thought I'd be on your side following orders rather than giving them. Truly, life is full of wonders. The Earth may indeed be impure. How could it not be when it's this fun? The moon is incredibly advanced technologically, and living there is quite comfortable, yet I can't quite say it's a fulfilling life. Yeah, anything to make these characters look like tragedies. Yep. Whatever you say, writing team. Do you think Kasumi will be surprised? I'll be really happy if she was. Patrolling every area was a real pain in the butt. Thanks for saving everyone. In return, I promise not to surprise you quite so much. That'll be a rough ordeal. That was a rough ordeal, but you got through it. It goes to show that power matters more than speed. Without power, the cyber enemies would have overwhelmed us. Let's go give Kasumi the good news. Okay, so she said the opposite of Aya. What the hell was up with them? You can't swear. They attacked us out of nowhere like a bunch of lunatics. See that? When we work together, we've got nothing to fear. Just so you know, I didn't need your guys' help at all. Though I guess you did help just a bit. I think Kasumi is waiting for you. When I get serious, protecting everyone is easy as pie. As long as we're here in the base, you don't need to worry about the cyber enemies attacking. You think, right? You've got this charm about you. Sometimes it gives me palpitations? What? Care to go on a date sometime? Well, we'd just be going to a dungeon, I suppose. Are you hitting on me? The concept of levels is pretty ruthless. They make it painfully clear exactly what your limits are. They're all safe and sound. Excellent work. Have you told Kasumi the good news? The space is growing quite lively. Turbo. Ha ha ha, I knew it. I really am the strongest. We gotta let the bucket girl know that everything's okay. Sunny's group was kind of the strongest too. Not as strong as us though. Oh god. Words, man. We made them up. Alright, here we go. The quest for dialogue. I saw Lyrica. Koishi. We actually managed to save everybody. That's a big win for us. Have you told Kasumi yet? Thanks a bunch for saving my sister and her pets. Well, that was nice and not unconscious. This'll put a smile back on Kasumi's face. Whoa, nothing like a good drink after a hard day's work. It's surprisingly hard running around trying to keep people from getting beaten up. It's a lot of people. Well, the dungeon took a long-ass time. Alright. I can play without holding back, baby. So glad everyone's safe. Kasumi's waiting, right? Let's hurry. Oh, my friend. Miko's gonna do her best. Please let it be time to swap shifts soon. Chat, I love this character. I don't know who it is under the hood. Miko, Miko, Rabby, Rabby. I'm Miko Rabbit. Can we please change this greeting? Miko can do anything. Miko Rabbit can take on the world. Not too tough considering we can just swap to whoever's best for the job. I fucking love that character. Thank you very much. It's thanks to your efforts that we were able to save everyone. I'm sure Kasumi must also have been quite anxious. Please go and assuage her worries. The space has also become quite lively. Keep my presence in mind when I turn to a werewolf. It's more rambunctious sort, completely berserk. Oh. She's just, Miko Rabbit is just like an underpaid moon rabbit who was tasked with the job to be the mascot. She's just doing it. She's doing it because she has to, not because she wants to. But she knows how to, you know, she knows that if she doesn't put on a convincing performance, she gets the boot. I've caused quite the inconvenience for the prince. I still have much training left ahead of me. I suppose I must admit that Tojiko contributed well in her own manner. Thou wert alerted to our predicament by some kind of soul. Yes, I suppose I shall have to offer her mine gratitude. Haha, the power of 100 strong arms. I shall be far more useful to thee than the likes of Tojiko. Futo Mononobe of the 1,000 arms. Shouldst thou have an abundance of spare time, thou wouldst be welcome to take part in my training. The prince is truly a wonderful person. If thou wishest to become stronger, wouldst thou not consider becoming her disciple? With the power of feng shui, creating new terrain is no challenge at all. By using a flame talisman, thou canst start fires easily. Now, let us go and burn up the yokai to ashes. If thine items drop into a swamp tile, thou shalt disappear. Thou must take due caution so as not to lose the items precious to thee. Good job saving our companions. Seriously, that's a big deal. I'm so glad we can fulfill Kasumi's request. Let's go tell Kasumi we've saved them. Heh, I bet she'll be over the moon. I'm so glad we were able to save everyone. Let's go tell Kasumi as soon as we can. I bet she'll be real happy. Gosh, there was so many cyber enemies back there. Everybody did really well holding out. I was at least a little helpful, right? Yeah, she was a little helpful. I get it. I get it. Saving everyone, I'd expect nothing less. Come on, Kasumi's waiting for you to return. That's... Oh, shit. The double tapped. Uh-oh. Give it back. Normies! Ree! Saving everyone, I expect nothing less. Come on, waiting for your return. At some point, the base became absolutely flooded with girls. I mean, Renosuke's here. We should tell Kasumi that everybody's safe. We granted Kasumi's wish. Great work, everybody's safe and sound. The sign of misfortune is the same as ever, but at least we got through it while avoiding the worst this time. She's probably worried too. Why don't you go see her? The outcome is thanks to the efforts of each and every one of us. Well done, everyone. Somehow or another, we managed to save everyone. Do you think Kasumi is doing any better? Now we just have to determine who the illegal access culprit is. Madame Yukari is a lot more slovenly than you'd expect. It's quite the pain. A Shikigami can only utilize their full power within the scope of the orders they're given. It's terribly inconvenient. I have a Shikigami of my own named Chen. She's very cute. I guess I'm what you call a doting parent. Classic. Chen! Okay. Alright, who's left? Oh, Eternity. We did it. Let's go give Kasumi the good news. I played a big part there, right? Gosh, I really gave it all my all this time. I'm so glad everybody's okay. We pulled out the rescue and it seems like everyone's safe. Thank goodness. I'm pretty sure she's waiting for you. Are you sure you don't need to talk to her? I suppose this means you haven't run out of luck just yet. Okay, who's left? God, if I could actually keep track. Oh, Yam. You did good. Oh, I know. I have some candy. I'm sure Kasumi will be overjoyed. Thanks for hearing Kasumi out. Oh. Fudo can be such a nincompoop. Seriously, try using your head a little. It's thanks to the prince that you and you all that I managed to survive, so thanks. I like that she bobs up and down. Are you sure you can afford to just lounge around here? I know Futo's idiocy can be problematic, but please be patient with her. She can be unbearable, but she means well enough. If someone needs a pep talk, I'm always happy to shock the life back into them, though it doesn't do much good for Futo. Nothing good ever comes from associating with Futo. I'd watch out if I were you. Long-distance attacks are a real pain. You need to either take down the enemy from long range or carefully close the gap. The flow status is very handy. It lets you move over water tiles, and you won't set off traps. You can also avoid earthquakes. The cyber enemy version of me will often rank up by defeating her own comrades. I recommend watching out for her. Okay. Alright. Who's left? Who's left? The only one that comes to mind is, yeah, her. Good work out there. Now let's spend some cash and wrap things up with a bang. We gotta tell Kasumi too, right? Maybe we're just lucky this time. Nah, of course not. Alright. I haven't seen Sakuya. And... oh, Rayson. Looks like everyone made it out. I'm glad nobody was seriously hurt. You saved everybody? How about checking up on Kasumi now that you're back? I made too much medicine. I'll have to put it on the storage again. Okay. Sakuya... I talked to Remy. Doremi. No. Seija, Shimmy. Suika. Oh, I didn't talk to Yugi. Okay. Yugi and Sakuya. That's what I'm looking for right now. Yugi. Okay, there's Yugi. The best way to fight really is to attack. I could do it without ever being forced on the defensive again. Are you gonna go see Kasumi? Here, come share a drink with me. Live a little. I think Sakuya is the last one. Surely I'm missing somebody, though. Oh, right. Rayson. Thank you very much. You've been a great help. There were so many cyber enemies I thought I was done for. Lady Orihime said she's adding more to my training regimen. I really want to run away now. Lunarian technology is really amazing, you know. It far exceeds the scientific progress of Gensokyo. Lady Toyohime is quite kind, for the most part. Lady Orihime is very strict. I hope that's a sign that she expects a lot from me. Well, spin it however you want. I think that... let's see. Going over it in my head. There's Sakuya. There's Sakuya. Okay. But is that really everyone? I'll double check the team thing. It's been 23 minutes! Holy shit. You actually saved every last one of them. Did the mistress know it all along? There were some bumps along the way, but we made it out alright. The girl must still be worried. I don't know about Sho. Does Sho have dialogue? She might. Oh, she might. I won't know until I see her, though. Yukari doesn't. It's weird, because some of the characters you recruit later on don't, and some of them do. Like, Byakuren did, and Byakuren came later than, like, Nazarin. So, does that mean Sho would be the same? I have no idea. But I can't pick who shows up. I just have to do this until they're there. Ugh. Alice, no. No. Then Sho must have something, right? No. So let me put all of my friends on the map. Put all of them there so I could see all of them at one time. Nope, 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 nope. Yomu. Oh, there's Sho. Okay, no. In that case, that's everyone. I think. Yep. 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 That's everyone. Okay. All right. I did it. And of course, I also have some cut-ins. Here are the cut-ins, chat. The cut-ins are always great. Let's see. Who did I get? So there was... right. So Eden, done by the same artist that did Kaguya. I actually had to cheese hers by making her leader and using a spell card. Her cut-in like never popped in naturally. It's weird. And then we have where are they? The moon rabbits. Alright, so there's Tojiko. I like Tojiko's, it's quite nice. It's better than the one on Genso Wander, I find. Futo. Feel similarly about Futo's, although I kind of like the fire aspect on her her other one. And Miko's. Now, chat, this one's insane. Like, when this one cut in, I was like, what game did I walk into? Like the amount of detail on all of like the golden highlights on her is insane. Like, I think it looks fantastic, personally. I think it's beautiful. It just caught me off guard because there's so much polish on all of her like accessories, and I was like, whoa. But she's very different from the other characters. All right, and then we have all the way at the bottom. So I've seen the Hime. Here's Raisin's. It's kind of lame. It's just her falling over. I wanted her with a gun. That would have been cool. And Miko Rabbit, the best character. Okay. Alright. Now it's time to talk to Kasumi. 30 minutes later, we're talking to Kasumi. Sanae Tenshi. Kasumi. What, is something the matter? I just thought I should thank you two. Thank us for what? You listened to my request, right? What is that? What is that rope suspended on up there? You saved all the other Cyber originals. It's not like we did it for you. It just happened to coincide with what we were doing anyway. That's all. So spare us your thanks. I'm sorry, Oh, don't mind how tense she's talking. She's just hiding her embarrassment. Really? Hey, Sanae, some things are better left unsaid. But it's true that you don't need to thank us. It's only natural for people to lend us... to lend each other a hand. Right, Tenshi? But it doesn't feel right for me otherwise. Wow. Then keep that feeling close to your heart. And pay it forward someday, like right now. Pass on what you received to someone else in trouble. Oh, she's doing the sad cowboy face again. I don't want to help someone. I want to help you. Gotta be careful not to kick the bucket. Maybe you'll never be in trouble, and maybe I'm too weak to do anything anyway. But still, I want to support you, not anyone else. Can I please? Wow, I never knew you were so stubborn. Looks like we've all got a hard road ahead of us. Huh? Does that mean? Suit yourself. Your future is always your own to decide. Thank you, Tenchi. Excuse me, aren't you forgetting someone? Don't I get a say in this? What, are you gonna refuse? What, you object? Of course not. How could I possibly turn down such a passionate plea? Passionate? There you have it then. Welcome to the team, Kasumi. We'll be counting on you. We'll be counting you. I can counter too. One Kasumi. Alright, done counting. There are way too many missing words, dude. Yes, pleasure to be here. Kasumi. Text Armageddon? No text Armageddon. I want to become even stronger for you, so I hope you'll rank me up at the gear station. Thank you for saving everyone. I'll do my best from now on, so... Let's do this together. She can talk. That's the craziest part, is she talks. If I'm gonna help you, I need to get way, way stronger. Okay. Please tell me you don't want energy drinks or some shit like that. Please don't want energy drinks. I pray. Okay. Typing for cats. What? Okay. Truly terrifying, brutal yokai. She has no offensive one, though. Grants vitality up on taking damage. Adjacent enemy hits enemy with normal attack. Normal attacks inflict blast. Grants power up and attack up and break damage lift. Oh, she becomes egg. Kind of a weird one, huh? Yeah, she has to be team leader, essentially, if I want her to be, Okay, hold on. Shanai! Shanai, where are you? Okay. Anyone who doesn't pass gets the boot. And, you know, that's fine. I gotta put Miko and Tojiko and Futo in there. Miko, Futo, and Tojiko. Excellent. It's pretty reminiscent of her her beast form, after all. Okay, I think that's everything. I think it's time to move on. Oh, there they are. Please wait, you two. Akio? Kozusu? What's the matter? Did something happen? Well, you see. Uh-oh. Plot has been discovered. The mass-produced cyber enemies are all gathering in one location. Yes. Kozuzu and I split the task of tracing their movements and as a result, we discover that there's a certain place they're all gathering. And that place is here. Here? There. Is something happening there then? No, nothing at all. Huh? Then why? The issue isn't what is happening there, but rather where that place is, correct? Yes, precisely. What does that mean? What, you haven't noticed? It's right next to the Moria shrine. Are you in the well? Oh, now that you mention it. Oh, now that mention it. So what do you two are worried about must be... It's possible that the shrine will be attacked. It's not unprecedented. We can't let the same thing happen again. So we need to hit them first before that happens, which is why we came to you two. I see. I think I get the gist of it. I have no idea what they're scheming. But that's no reason to sit back and wait. The early bird gets the worm! It's high time we took the initiative. In other words, get them before they get us. Right. Let's teach them what it means to pick a fight with us. Oh, I gotta see what this does. I hope it, like, you know... Give me another equipment slot. More dialogue! Ah! Wait. 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 They didn't give it to everybody. Okay. Alright. We're good. Looking for anything? I've got what you need for a surprise attack. Take a look. Don't hold back. Give them the works and a little extra from me. So all these cyber enemies are gathered in one place? Somehow I doubt they're up to anything good. Enemies working together can be more troublesome than you think. Do not let your guard down. A successful surprise attack will be a major advantage. But that alone won't guarantee victory. If you wish to avoid any unpleasant surprises, whatever you do, do not get sloppy. Alright, this is war! Take them all down! Rout the cyber enemy. You'll have an overwhelming advantage if you manage to take them from behind. That's why I have to calculate the optimal route. Teamwork is the key to victory. Work together. Yeah, alright. We can't be sure the enemy isn't aware of our activities. Be as careful as humanly possible, alright? I'll calculate the optimal route for a surprise attack. That alone should greatly increase our odds of success. We must succeed here. We must! Surprise attack on the cyber enemies, huh? Sounds fun. Count me in. You're not on the team, sorry. Sure, the folks taking shelter here would like some revenge too. They say a battle is settled by numbers, but when the numbers are the same, quality is what counts. In other words, we can't lose. Just got a point there. Wow, a surprise attack. I'm getting kind of excited. We've always been on the back foot so far, but now it's time to take the initiative. The enemy's gotten careless. Let's show them what we're made of. Don't worry about me, it's not scary with everyone here. We need to pay them back for what they did. This time I'll save them. This time I can help. You make it sound like they died. Jesus. Alright, hold on. Now I gotta talk to Tenshi. We'll never get a better chance to wipe out all the cyber enemies at once. So let's stay calm and do this carefully. Just you watch. We're past due for some payback. Surprise attack is probably the last thing on the enemy's minds. Either way, let's settle this before the enemies realize what's going on. Holy shit. Holy shit. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. Still no new dungeons. What? Okay, hold on. Let's take a look. Oh my god! It's not stopping! Is everyone prepared? Yup, ready anytime. Hey, I can't wait for some action. Just give the word, eldest daughter. Whoa, hold on. Why am I being dragged into this like it's a given? Cause you're Reimu. Ouch, that's cold, Reimu. Aren't we buddies? The eldest daughter decreed it. You aren't getting out of this. Come on. One more chapter in my legend. Not so loud, Chirno. We shouldn't bother them. But we're going to the after party next, right? No! What gave me that idea? We're going to a brawl. Then after this is the after party. Talk about tunnel vision. Sure, whatever. Could you drink in moderation, please? Too much is bad for your health. Now this is getting fun. Fun, is it? I've heard the cyber enemies are being boosted even more than usual. Oh, I don't see a way this won't turn into a grueling battle. Like I said, fun! Sounds like a great plan, sis. Just haunt the enemies and take away their fortune in battle. This is the first time Jun's had a speaking role since I got her in Tenshi's story. Jun, were you listening? Whoever gets a huge swarm of them. I can't haunt them all. That's just... Good luck, sis. Just my luck. Perfect. This is just what we've been waiting for. These cyber enemies will never know what hit them. Yeah, let's pay them back for bullying our friends. Sounds like we're ready then. I'm left with a tinge of worry though. Then let's head out. Wait! No! What do you mean, wait? What am I waiting for? Oh, we want you to take us with you too. Kasumi and... Oh. I hear we'll be launching a surprise attack on the cyber enemies. In which case, surely, it can't hurt to have reinforcements. Thou art being most distant. There is no need for reserve between companions. No, you could probably use a little more reserve. But don't worry, I'll be there to keep an eye on Futo. Me too, let me help out too. Huh? Where are the Watotskis? Huh? Hmm? Watotskis? Where are you? We could really use your help right now. I still owe you for saving me. So I'm ready to go all out for you. Oh, alright, they're not coming. No, they're not coming. Me too, I'll help. Everyone will be in danger unless we do something about these cyber enemies, right? I don't want that. Wait, Oku, hold on. Sheesh, what am I going to do with you? I can't very well let her go on her own, so I suppose I'll be joining you too. Allow me to join you as well. Foregoing a chance of payback would be hardly be fun. I'm coming too. I made the 3 fairies of light stay behind. Well, no, why? Frankly, they wouldn't be able to handle this fight. Personally, I prefer if you stay behind as well, but I suppose that's not happening. It's surprise attack time! My goodness, all of these people. Saps! The whole lot of them. And their stupidity is contagious. Yeah, huh? We've got a whole lot of people helping us now. We owe it to them to win this fight. No more dialogue. Okay. No more dialogue. Defeat the cyber enemies. In this dungeon, you will head for the standing ground where cyber enemy attack. Kasumi and Kokoro are under attack and they will fight alongside you. You will fight massive cyber enemies on the last floor. You will lose the battle instantly. Clear with players Sanai, Marissa, Iku, Reimu, and Kasumi. Clear with all joined allies from north, east, south, and west areas in the party. Oh, man. Well, chat, I hate to be a bitch, but I'm not doing that today. Instead, I'm going here with Tenshi and getting the 3 stars. Marissa and Iku, huh? Do I have things? Pancakes. 4 revival cards. No restarting. Food. Alright. I don't have enough time to do a 21 floor dungeon like that, so I'm gonna do this one. And just have something I can actually do, you know? So, sorry, but that was 50 minutes of exposition. That's a lot. That was a lot of exposition. But this way I can get some more stuff and some levels and whatnot. So chat, now I can talk to you because the game is not talking to me. Amazing. You know, I still haven't seen the state of play. I'm kind of curious, because, you know, I don't even know, I don't even know if there's a release date. I also don't particularly care about Final Fantasy. I can make do without that. I'm interested in the RE4 remake though, cause well, I like that game a lot. Excellent. Now I can't see. Okay. Good. Good. Where is there? All right. There we go. Summer 2023. Oh, really? How's it look? You know, I should probably just watch the trailer myself at this point. Like, how's it look? Do they have gameplay footage or just like cinematic cutscenes where Leon's in the truck and he meets the first guy and the first guy pulls an axe on him and he goes, "Freeze! I said freeze!" For FF16? I don't care about FF16! What? I said RE4! RE4 remake? You know, that game has been on quite a number of platforms now, huh? I mean, it even has a VR version. I don't know if it's any good, but it has a VR version. RE4 was probably the most ported Resident Evil game. Like, even after RE5 and RE6 came out. March 23rd for RE4. Oh. About a year. That's pretty exciting. It's probably for PC and, you know, all consoles. RE4 had more versions, I suppose, than, what do you call it? It had DLC, sort of. I don't really remember, though. Like, Mercenaries was base game, and then there was Agent Ada, I think it was, where you just play, you play the order of events of the game from Ada's perspective. I never actually played that mode myself. I watched Christian play it. I had no idea that Krauser was a boss fight in it. Because it turns out Krauser didn't die. Krauser didn't die from the explosion with a fight with Leon. Instead, he gets back up and he starts attacking Ada. But he can't talk anymore, so I'm pretty sure he is dead. But, like, he's currently being controlled by the Las Plugos, because it's, you know, I don't know, the Las Plagas is not, the virus doesn't have to make sense. It can do whatever it wants. It's kind of how RE4 goes. RE4 introduced the idea of the, you know, that kind of zombie, and then RE5 took it farther, and then RE6. I don't really know what to say about RE6. RE6 didn't, but at the same time, it did. You know, like, you play the Leon campaign and it's regular zombies, but you can still, like, counterattack them, and they also have these weird-ass, like, moves they can do. But then after the Leon campaign, it's just, oh, check it out, these guys with guns. They have guns. They have guns again. Oh, they mutate their legs. They have big leg. Now they have big arm. They kind of got gross. Some turn to spiders. The flesh dinosaur. Oh yeah, the thing that was ripped from Monster Hunter and just plopped in. It was just plopped in at RE6. That's kind of funny though. I thought it looked like a Monster Hunter thing to begin with, but it's funny to find it actually is. The whole Simmons arc is just, it's just a mess, man. I'm personally I'm glad that RE7 kind of pretended that RE6 didn't happen. Like, I'm pretty sure RE6 is canon in the universe. But I honestly am unsure. But they're not trying to, like, you know, they're not really trying to acknowledge its existence, even though it exists. Like, you know, in Mortal Kombat, Mortal Kombat Armageddon, it was a game that came out for Wii that featured basically every single character who has ever shown up in a Mortal Kombat game at that point. So the roster was huge, which, by the way, not a great thing, because what ends up happening when you create a roster of like 70 plus characters is they don't really get to be fleshed out. So what I mean by that, oh man, Aya's dead. Very good. Okay. Fatalities took a hit. Yeah, there was create a character. Some characters had like 3 special moves. That's it. That's all they had. They didn't have anything else. I don't know what the competitive was like for that game. I actually remember watching a video though about Meat and how Meat had crazy air combos and he was like a good character. He's just fucking Meat. Nasty ass creature. But you could play as like anyone from the series at that point. All the boss characters and everything. There were quite a number of them I didn't even recognize because between Mortal Kombat Armageddon, I didn't play a single game between Mortal Kombat Armageddon and Mortal Kombat 4. No joke. I never played Deception, I never played Deadly Alliance, I don't know if there's one after that, to be honest with you. I didn't play like any of those games, so there were so many characters that were coming out that I was just like, who are these people? I got to play 1, 2, and 3, and I had 4 on the 64. That game had a lot of interesting new characters too that didn't really do anything. I'm not quite sure who Kai is. I'm even less sure who Reiko is. He's just a guy who looks like Robin. Like, I always thought he just looked like Robin from Batman. And his ending was just him walking through a portal. That was it. He just walks through a portal and returns to somewhere. I don't know who he was. I remember, you know, Jarek. Yeah, that's the. See, I'm pretty sure the PlayStation 1 version of Mortal Kombat 4, the ending cutscenes were animated, but in the 64 one, they weren't. They were just like the cutscenes were all remade with the models, so they look kind of goofy. I liked Jarek's. Because Jarek chases Sonny to a cliff and he jumps and he makes this like amazing scream. He goes through the portal and then the Shao Kahn mask gets placed on him. So at the time a lot of people thought Reiko equals Shao Kahn. So who the fuck is he then? Is he a reincarnation of Shao Kahn or is he just trying to get the throne? How did defeating Shinnok give him the throne? What happened to Baraka? I mean, Baraka probably died. I assume Baraka died. I have no idea, though. Oh, nice. In the new timeline, he was like a war general in the oh. Huh. What about Kai? I thought Kai was like that game's Liu Kang. I also have no idea who Tanya was. I only know Jarek because he was part of the Black Dragons, I think they were called, Kano's group. So I know him, Kano, Jarek, and like Tremor. I don't know much about Tremor. I don't know if he was in another game or not, but I know he was DLC in Mortal Kombat 10, I think. Ermac who? Ermac who? He was a disciple of Liu Kang. Okay, actually, speaking of that, what happened to Liu Kang? Now, okay, when I say that, I mean, what happened to him between Mortal Kombat 4 and, like, Deadly Alliance? Because he turned to a zombie. He turned into a zombie. So I remember that he was dead. Because he showed up at the end of the Armageddon, like, opening cutscene. And he just started, like, you know, he started getting ready to fight with chains and stuff. I was like, what? I know what happens in MK9. Because MK9 is interesting. Because the entire plot of that game is retconning the events of Armageddon. Which I think is funny. The whole plot of that game is that Raiden has a vision of the end and he goes back in time. And he has to like change the flow of history essentially so it does not reach the Armageddon status. And he I know how he does it. It's kind of stupid, but I know he does it. Liu Kang was too strong to just leave on the side. He's also like the main character of Mortal Kombat. I mean, not really. Well, okay. Liu Kang is the main character of Mortal Kombat's story, but the main face of Mortal Kombat is Scorpion, right? There's no denying that. There will never be a Mortal Kombat game where Scorpion is not Scorpion. Thank you, Ferret, for the sub. Another 7-star sword. How's equipment levels? Perfectly fine. Blast. I actually I dug the Armageddon opening. I actually played the story mode in that game. There's a story mode to that game. I think it kind of plays like Deadly Alliance. But you play as, I think his name is Terran? You play as this dude. And he's on like a quest and I guess he's got like a brother or something like that. Cushion. Legendary 7 orbs defense. Yes, please. Lily Black's hat. Okay. Cool. He's got 2 brothers, one of which is... Wait, Rain is Terran's brother? What? Really? Thank you, Kitty, for the resub. I had no idea that Terran was Rain's brother. What the fuck? Does Terran even exist in canon anymore? I forget the other character. There was another character he was essentially competing with. Half-brother okay. Yeah, I don't know if that character even exists or matters anymore, so... I don't want to worry too much about him. His moveset was easy enough to use. But you played, like, sometimes you had actual fights, and sometimes you did, like mob fights where you'd uppercut somebody and they'd actually just explode into visceral. It was gross. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. It was gross. How's that's almost done. Okay. What was the name of the final boss of that game? I think it was something lame. Yeah, it was Blaze. Yeah, it's fucking lame. Inferno from Soul Calibur 2 is a way cooler final boss. Because he's a flaming skeleton. And he's got a sword wedged in his body. He's so cool. Blaze is just like... He's like Astaroth. He just kind of looked like Astaroth to me, and he was really, really fucking obnoxious. But that's MK bosses in general. I mean, it's no secret at this point. There have been a lot of videos on it as well about how MKAI back in the day would just cheat. Like, straight up cheat. The odds... Like, the odds of the AI in Mortal Kombat 2 not picking the right option to beat your move was, like, less than 1%. Once it reached a certain threshold. I watched a video on it explaining how the coding worked for that. Now, to be fair, I am not well educated when it comes to how coding works. But the general idea, I think, out of it was that basically the game starts at a low value for the AI to, like, you know, pick moves against you. Because, you know, it's supposed to be a quarter sucker, right? So it makes you think you're playing well. And the way the difficulty, like, choose your difficulty works is the only thing picking your difficulty actually does is start the value at a higher or lower place. So if you're playing on, like, the easiest tower by, like, the 4th or 5th match, you're near max value. And max value is when jumping into Baraka gets you anti-aired every single time, no matter what. Like, the odds of Baraka not hitting you with that anti-air, I'm pretty sure are less than 1%. And you just can't rely on that. Obviously, you cannot rely on that. Because the AI in Mortal Kombat 2 literally cheats. It is responding... It is picking its action to your button press. So whether or not you actually outplay a computer in that game, you can't outplay them. You know, Chad, have you ever heard anyone... I mean, sure you have. When somebody says, "Oh, I let you win," right? That is literally Mortal Kombat 2's AI. Mortal Kombat 2's AI is just that guy who is like, "Oh, I let you win." But the difference between him and the guy who let you win is that as soon as you challenge the AI of Mortal Kombat 2, like, "Oh yeah, sure you did," they will actually fuck you up because it's a fucking computer. Stupid cheating. Now, there are exploits. I don't really know why, but I guess, like, the AI cannot register sweep kick inputs. So if you hit it with a sweep kick, it just takes it? I have no idea. I like chess AI. I don't know anything about chess. I have no knowledge of how chess works. Cool. There we go. Touhou 9 AI. That's an example I can understand. I have seen Touhou AI, like Touhou 9 AI move. It's ridiculous. There's no two ways about it. Like, the only way an AI will get hit in some situations is if it is literally impossible for them to squeeze by it. But if you actually, like, if I were to throw on, like, a game between two lunatic AI, just watch how they dodge. It's inhuman. Literally inhuman. I mean, obviously, it's an AI, but you get what I mean when I say that. Ooh, the double Reimu cut-in. What do I got here? It's good so far, good so far, good so far. I don't need this right now. I want to put on the misery thing again. Where was that? Misery miso. Yeah. Okay. Don't need the hat. Let's start getting this leveled up. With enough power, the stones take on the appearance of the mystery spot they came from. Your opponents will be able to go on a global mystery spot tour of Genso. I can't see it. That's a big ass orb. Also, this sword is cool as shit. But I like the executioner garb. This right here, this is my Dark Souls loadout. The great sword and the giant shield, but I don't use a giant shield. I use a buckler. Oh, Tojiko just randomly died. That's cool. Well, now I have to put on Banned Evil. Huh. Alright, Banned Evil it is. Here we go. Double speed. Okay. I saw the paperweight on, at least. Okay. Touhou 9 AI is kind of fun to watch, though. Just because it's so extreme. But playing against it, no thanks. Like, I'm pretty sure, what is it, the extra mode? Touhou 9 has an extra mode. Zanpakuto. That's the spirit one, isn't it? Spirit Slayer, yeah. Super large sword made by enhancing the Rokon blade with lunar technology. This blade is made with liquefied metal so it can change shape at will. Oh, I see. Okay. Like the extra mode, it puts you at 1 HP, and you're supposed to quote-unquote win. But I don't think it's possible to actually win through your own means. I'm pretty sure the game just decides at a certain point the AI will stop like properly dodging. So you're not actually playing like a game against somebody. You're just playing you're playing a round of survival with yourself, and then the AI just chokes. That's all. Nice shot. I wish I had the God Slayer one. Oh. Pancake. Consume. I'd argue a pancake would fill you up a lot more than that. Okay. Simply win. It's not that easy, though. Ow. The fuck? The thing about POFV is, like, it's... The patterns, so to speak, are... They're designed in a way that each one individually is dodgeable, obviously. But because the idea of the game is to shoot your opponent down with a strong enough combination... Oh. With a strong enough combination, you could actually just wall your opponent in. Because that's kind of how it works. The only thing I don't really understand about those games is the way it handles HP. Like, oh, that did a lot. Like, I'm pretty sure that the longer you go without taking damage, the more you take when you actually get hit. And I know that you can't die until you're at 1 HP no matter what. But you could be playing so well and get hit once and be at half HP. I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing, though. I just, you know, it's just, well, unexpected, I suppose. Because, like, if you're playing against somebody and they get hit 5 times and they lose, like, 6 HP max, but then you get hit once and you lose 5, it's like, well, that sucks. But then there's... I guess it's in the interest of keeping the game fair and balanced. Well, balanced, I say, but less so balanced and more so engaging for multiple parties. So, you can play against somebody who's not as good, because the game will kind of give them a little bit of slack. So you don't have to get as many hits on your opponent if you're doing worse. I think that's fine. There's nothing really wrong with that. Oh, I went the wrong way. I'm not really sure about how it does it in PODD, though. The only main difference I really know about is, like, when you do special attacks in Touhou 3, they don't get cleared out. But when you do any special attack in POFE, it does get cleared out. Oh, neat. I like finding stuff. Too bad I never use half of it. But it's cool to have it. There we go. That ability is only annoying when I'm trying to run around as Yuyuko. Oh, man. Okay. Yin Yang Demon Orb. Nice. Yes, this way. Yeah. Goodbye, goodbye. Oh, that worked out. Almost there. Crimson Garden. I wouldn't mind another game like POFE. I never really played it just because it was really fucking annoying to set up properly. It is on Steam, so there's that. And I don't actually know how well it is on Steam. From a multiplayer aspect. Like, I heard it was multiplayer compatible, but I think it was incorporating some, like, ancient patch to do so. I don't think it has readily, like, available multiplayer, so to speak. Whoa. But it is one of those games that seems like it'd be fun to play against people. Since it's not overly complicated. As I said, there's not really patterns to it per se. But you still, being able to dodge things goes a long way. It's a very reaction-heavy game, I guess. And that's what I like about it, because reaction dodging is fun. I'm not very good at patterns that require you to, you know, do a static route for 15 seconds. Because I can't memorize them. I can't memorize them. And then I don't want to do them. Oh, if you just, you know, if you go this way, then that way, and this way, and that way, you'll get the same result every time. I can't do that. I'm really fucking bad at that. I think my memory is just garbage when it comes to certain aspects. Like, I don't remember dates at all. I don't remember dates, like with history and stuff like that. If you were to ask me like when something happened, I couldn't tell you the year. I couldn't tell you the day, I couldn't tell you the month. I don't think I could even tell you the year. I have absolutely like zero ability to remember things like that. Unless they are absolutely drilled in my head through outside means. Like, I know Touhou 6 came out in 2002. I don't even remember what day. It came out in August of 2002. I don't remember the day. That reminds me, do I have a spell card? I meant to bring one. I do. Okay, well, I'll use it as Kasumi in the next room I get the chance to. Ouch. I'll get that cut in, don't you worry. Alright. What was I saying? Right, so yeah, I don't remember days. I never remember days. I barely remember months. And years, well. Sorry, man. I'm not much of a history guy. That's all. Ancient history was neat. It was a neat class. But modern history... Call me... I don't know, call me lame, but... I didn't really enjoy the history lesson on tariffs. Because I didn't think it was that entertaining. Maybe some people do. I'm not gonna knock you if you do. Not many people, I think, are interested in the history of Canadian tariffs. Things that no longer matter. Well, it's not that they don't matter anymore, but things that have long since changed. Hearing about how it was better back in the day doesn't help. Well, I guess when I was in school learning that, things weren't as bad as they are now, but, you know. That's neither here nor there. The beaver trade, the fur trade. The way they set the curriculum up, I don't know what you guys do in America for your history, but we have Canadian history. And Canadian history is about as follows. You know, it starts with when Canada was founded, and then it goes on to explain things like, as I said, tariffs, political, economical, stuff like that. And then by the end of the curriculum, it's the World War, because it's always the World War. People love to learn about the war. Because the war is interesting. It's interesting to me to think about it, how that happened like about 100 years ago. Like, you know, not exactly 100 years ago, but you know what I mean? Like, when I think about the world wars and stuff like that, it feels like it's so far off, but then it was far off, but there are people who are still alive today that were like a part of it, which is, to me, is wild. Ancient history was fun because we started with things like, you know, ancient history. Well, that, way to clear it up, Dylan. But what I mean is, like, it started with, like, you know, the first first life form, stuff like that. Australopithecus apparatus. Lucy from, I forget where she was from. stuff like that, prehistoric. And then, you know, the term ended with Greece and Roman, because that's interesting. That's new, eh? The Greeks and the Romans were the end of the curriculum, and everybody loves learning about Greek history. Right, I do not have the cure-all move anymore. Well, this is okay. Surely I have some green tea. We learned about the Greeks first, and then we learned about the Romans. And let me tell you, it was confusing when I heard about a Greek god, and then I heard about a Roman god, and I was like, wait, they're the same guy? They're the same guy, but they got a different, they're called something different. Yo, can I copy your homework? Yes, but just change it up enough so they don't know it's, you know, they don't notice. That's what I was playing at. I actually don't remember anything about the Roman stuff, like, at all. I mean, to be fair, it's been 10 years since I took that class. I can almost guarantee I learned why that was the case, but I don't remember. Because at the end of the day, a lot of school is memory retention on different topics until you get the test, and then you finish the test. And once you finish the test, you no longer have a reason to keep that information in your head. And so eventually it just funnels out because you're not using it in daily life. You're using it on a test that's going to happen once. So there are very, very few aspects of anything I've learned in school that I actually still remember, because it's not directly tied to my career path, so I don't use it on the regular, you know? I would know more if I was an archaeologist or a historian, but I'm not. Alright, I got this. That's the whole point of trivia games, though. I was watching Germa play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and you know what? He made a really good point. He made a really good point about, you know, memory retention and actually, like, knowing things. Like, but he also, he said, like, the whole point of trivia games, like trivia games that reward that much money, is they're supposed to hit you with trivia questions that are so unbelievably obscure, outlandish, or just genuinely like, how the fuck would you know that, right? Like, those are the kinds of questions they hit you with. Well, but then, of course, you know, there's always somebody in Twitch chat that'll be like, wow, how did he not know? How did streamer not know? Wow, streamer, you're from the fucking backwater province on the tip of Canada? What do you mean you don't know how the capital city of country in Europe? How do you not know this? This is why would I not know this information off the top of my head? Because this is definitely something that I have decided, and the curriculum at school has decided, of course, that this is very important for me to know. I fucking hate questions like that. I fucking hate responses like that. I enjoy watching trivia stuff. Trivia stuff is fun to watch. But there's so many people who seem to forget that the whole fucking point of the trivia questions is they're supposed to be difficult for any random person to solve unless they just know. But no, there's always someone who's like, wow, how do you not know that? It's even funnier when the people who do that are wrong. Because they'll be like, wow, how do you not know that? And then as soon as they put in the answer and they're wrong, they just shut the fuck up. They just silently shut the fuck up and sit down and don't acknowledge it. And you know what? And then they do the same thing again next time. They do the same thing again next time. Wow, how do you not know this? And then they get it wrong. Oops. Well, alright. And then they do it again. And they don't fucking learn. It's so annoying. What do I need here? I need a time warp watch. Don't be that guy. Don't be that annoying ass fucking guy who thinks he knows everything on trivia questions and insults anyone who doesn't know the same shit they do. Jesus Christ, they're annoying. It makes trivia games very hard to play. Bucket. There you go. Oh, right, I gotta switch the equipment. Give me the spirit one. Yeah. Oh, that looks sick. I want a new shield. A peach tree will do. Nah, this is good. That was the same artist as, Suika's cut-in. I could tell. It was shiny like that. Rip the page out. Raison's weapon is the cavalry rifle, so that's splash damage built into it. Alright. Trivia question. You know what's crazy to me is when you actually get a question that seems obscure as shit, but you just know it. But the reason... Oh, no. Oh, confusion. That's not good. Oh, man. You get a question that's just like, there's no way you know this, but then somehow you just know it because of random things. Like, when we were playing Jackbox, and the question for the room's budget. What is the budget for Tommy Wiseau's The Room? I actually knew the answer to that. It's Vinny's fault. That's for sure. But it's wild to me when I see something like that, and I'm like, holy shit, I actually know the answer. It's even more amazing that I don't give other people shit for not knowing. It's amazing how easy it is to not do that, huh? You'll fight my battles for me, please. Fight my battles. Oh, what? What? You just threw me back into the thick of it. Her Danmaku hit like a domino effect. Wacky. Alright. Okay. There's only a few more floors left. I'm not gonna rush it, but I'll get there eventually. Don't you worry. After this, I'm going to shower. And then, what am I going to do after that? I don't know. Whoa. I didn't think I'd get this far. I didn't go out grocery shopping, so I didn't buy anything. I don't have anything to cook. Oh man, and it's a little too late to go out now. Well, not really, but more like, it's more so I don't want to go out this late. Just kind of a pain in the ass. I've only been awake for 5 hours, is the thing. It has not been very long. And I have a bad feeling about what's gonna happen to me in about 5 more hours. All I can hope for is that Worcester is doing his Pokemon Stadium 2 run, and I can watch that. And it's good enough that it just stays up, and then I can stay up, and I can try to fix this. Because, you know, waking up at 4:30 is not a good... Not good. I am hungry. I am hungry. I had a glass of milk and a brownie. Make that 2 cups of milk. Oh wait, I think I have spaghetti. I think I know what I'm doing. I think I figured out my plan after the stream. I really should have gotten up earlier. It just, you know, I'm gonna take this experience to heart. I could have gotten up, exercised, gone out, and had plenty of time, and I could have did some editing, and I would have had more editing progress made, and then the day would have been just fantastic. But Instead, I went back to sleep and woke up at 4:35. Fancy rabbit. Fancy rabbit. Animal Slayer. This is what you call a basic rabbit. Rabbits are usually fancy creatures, right? They're taken care of at Ante. Okay. Alright. Ultimate weapon discovered. It's a rabbit. Wow. See? Pretty powerful rabbit. I don't know if I have cheese. I have sauce. I should still have some spaghetti though. I will make myself something nice and filling. After that, I don't know. I got some things to do tomorrow that I have to set up. Oh! Oh, it's making the patchy sound. I was wondering why that was happening. Die. Oh my god. Oh, no, I'm not taking that. Amazing. Why is this the Animal Slayer? I thought the Udon Slasher was like the Animal Slayer one. Why am I using a fucking rabbit? Hiya. Wow. Alright. Alright. See you later. Alright, very good. No, I remember that thing I got in Genso Wander. It was the scary rabbit that I found. It was a two-handed weapon, I think. I found it in, like, the moon dungeon or something. And it was just a rabbit with, like, scary face. And it made a scary noise when I attacked with it. Cool. Knockout. Knockout punch. Yes. Ah, good. Excellent, good. Almost done. The rabbit looks, it's got a serious look on its face. Just I don't know why it's got Animal Slayer attributed to it. Oh no, what have I done? Okay, almost done. 2 more floors. Almost there. Exorcism staff. I think this is a 4-floor one. Yeah, this is a small one. Oh, I despise Shizuha. No. Alright. Well, there's the Moon Rabbit doll series. You remember the attraction that was like solving the mystery of the Moon Rabbit murder or whatever? It was story-based progression. And this game has... Uh-oh. This game has the Moon Rabbit doll. Comes with a face hugger accessory. The fucking Lunarians are selling that. Oh. They're selling a doll of a rabbit who got murdered by an alien. And it got pulled off the shelf because it was in bad taste. Yeah, no shit, it was in bad taste. Then the second version comes with removable face hugger. And then the third version has it comes with a chest burster. Like, what? Who designed this? How does it work? I kind of want to see how it works. It's got like a compartment. A special compartment. Oh, man. Her sister was running the shop? Dude, moon rabbits are unshakable. Like, they're in a constant state of, They're in a constant state of whatever the fuck you want to call it. I wonder if they're even aware of their situation, you know? It's not like they can fight back. The minute they rebel is the minute they cease to exist. Whoa, bye, Wriggle. I feel for them. I feel for the poor moon rabbits on the moon who do nothing but pound mochi. And if you're not pounding mochi, then you're training as part of Yorihime's like personal guard. So there are 2 ways to live on the moon if you're a moon rabbit. Pretty good. You could be used as a soldier, or you could be used as whatever you call pounding mochi for the rest of your natural life. Peel. Item drop resistance? Good thing I found that. Bamboo Forest, Clairvoyant Shield, Ghastly Dream. Carrot of Happiness. That's a new one. Thank you. Whoa. I'm not stealing. I'm not stealing. There you go. There you go. I don't know if the moon rabbits even realize their situation is the thing. Because considering how long the Lunarians have existed, I'm sure the generations of moon rabbits have also gone up to the point where their situation is just normal to them. So it's just, they just accept it. They just accept it as what it is. But because Touhou is cutesy, it's, you know, it's okay. See, look at the bunny. Look at the bunny girl. The bunny girl is having a fun time. They're having a great time. You know, all the lunar rabbits that we know about that are happy are the ones that aren't on the moon. I take that back, of course. Raisin exists. But Raisin's a special exception. Raisin's the straw man's favorite. The straw man's favorite. Check out this rabbit who gets special treatment from the important characters on Lunarian society. And she gets special treatment because she showed up to them with something from Eden, their old master who they respect deeply, and she reminds them of their old pet who ran away. So surely they can't be bad. Surely the way they treat this one moon rabbit favorably means that they treat all moon rabbits perfectly fine. She's my favorite little straw man. Oh, actually, I kind of want that. Yeah, ditch that. Squirtle. It's almost finished. This dungeon wasn't so bad. And I got EXP, which is good. Okay. Alright, quick boss fight. That's how it is. That's how it is. That's what Raisin does. Raisin was a plot device who then quickly got discarded and put as a side character. Her role in Silent Center and Blue was to make the Watatskis look good. That's it. She set the plot in motion, and then she was the only reason we got anything on the moon characters. Actually propaganda. Propaganda at its finest. Wow. Well, that was easy. Ding, ding, ding. Now, unfortunately, that's all I can do today because I don't have time to do anything else. Why does everyone want to talk to me all of a sudden? Let's just kick their butts and grab a drink to celebrate. Doesn't matter how many side enemies they got, they're no match for us. Only like me prefer to do things fair and square. Surprise attacks aren't really my thing. The cyber enemies aren't acting normally. If I had to guess, maybe someone's pulling their strings. God, what a pain. Let's get this over with. If the base gets attacked, it won't be ever ready to have tea on. I won't stand for that. Shall I show the cyber enemies a dream? An extra special nightmare just for them. Gaining advanced knowledge of the enemy's movements is huge. Now we can make the first move. It would be no laughing matter if our base got ruined. Well. We can't let cyber enemies swarm our base. Better take them out before they take us out. When someone hits you, you hit them back just as hard. That's common sense. If they're gathered in one place, it makes their job way easier. Let's set them all packing. A surprise attack, you say? Ha ha ha, finally it's my time to shine. You're not coming. For everything they've done, we'll pay them back tenfold. We won't let our cyber enemies mess up the base. With feng shui on my side, nary a cyber enemy shall oppose me. No cyber enemy shall lay a finger upon this base, yet when I draw a breath, consider this while I am in hand. Oh man. Tojico's help is unnecessary, but I am generous. Shall thou insist I shall not be disinclined to accept it. When you're launching an attack, make sure to go in full. Fighting on an empty stomach is always losing proposition. The cyber enemies are grouping up. We can't let that chance go to waste. They give our partners plenty of grief, so now it's our turn to give them some. Any maid worth her salt should be able to silently finish a job without letting her get distracted by others. I think it's time for some overdue spring cleaning. The mistress enemies need to be removed. We can't allow the mistress to be exposed to danger. Protecting one's master is part of a servant's duty. Sneak attacks are against the code of Bushido, says Unzan, though frankly this isn't the time to be worried about that. We can't just sit around and let our base get attacked. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to take down all the cyber enemies in one fell swoop. The time has come. It's time to go completely berserk. Cyber enemies are going berserk. Who could be behind this? What's going on? It's strike or get struck. That's basic stuff. Oh, man. Pea soup? That's disgusting. Nasty. That's not something you eat unless you have no choice. We've been stuck on a reactive for a while, but now it's time to seize the initiative. If the surprise attack works, we'll turn the tides in one fell swoop. While everyone working together, we're nothing to fear from those cyber enemies. The ideal outcome would be a perfect surprise, but we need to prepare to eliminate the enemy, and regardless of how it works. Fudo and Tojiko could be of such use in battle. It's a shame they don't get along better. For saving my life, I'll owe you a great debt. I'll spare no effort in assisting you. If we're going for a sneak attack, there's all sorts of things you need to prepare, right? I know you've got money to burn and a hole in your pocket. This time, we're on the offensive, time to put out some pent-up frustration. My sister's pretty excited too. The sneak attack's shaping up to be a good one. They're just gonna take it as seriously. In the end, it's just one big mob nothing we'll have any trouble with. Let's make them pay for everything they've done. Surprise attack on the cyber enemies, huh? Sounds like fun. Count me in. They really don't have emotions. Even if we take them by surprise, I doubt they'll show it. No way I'm letting them raid our base. To ensure the base's safety, we set forth into danger. You could call it calculated risk, but it really is tail wagging the dog. Orin is a bit timid while Oku's a bit reckless. They make a good pair, wouldn't you say? Surprise attack, I say that's well in my wheelhouse. What a bunch of meanies bullying my sister and her pets. Those cyber enemies are just asking for trouble. Time for a group raid with my sister and her pets. Eye for an eye, surprise attack for a surprise attack. Makes sense to me. The cyber enemies are attacking the base, right? Let's go beat them up. I hate the cyber enemies. They hurt everyone. I don't like it when one of us gets hurt. Oh. If we're going to launch a surprise attack, we need to be amply prepared. I need to do my best so Lady Yorihime doesn't get mad at me. They do say the best defense is a good offense. Defeating the enemies is a good way to protect the base, don't you think? They all get it in one place. It's like they're begging to be destroyed. Let's take the initiative and trounce them, gently. The sort of mission falls square in Sakuya's wheelhouse. You're welcome to enlist her for this. I cannot go that way. Oh well. I like medicine. Medicine's expression does not match like anything she's saying. Ever. I'll put an end to the cyber enemy's evil plan. We can round up all the cyber enemies at once. After all, I'm the strongest. A supper attack? What's that? Is it tasty? Take heed. Misfortune is the air is yet to fade. Just because we've taken the initiative doesn't mean our victory's assured. Don't get overconfident now. We can't win by playing defense. Now it's time to go on the offensive. Fudo's an absolute moron, but she's not completely useless. If you're planning a surprise attack, she should come in handy. You just have nothing nice to say about each other. We've got the prince on our side. No cyber enemy could be a match for us. I owe a debt to the cyber enemies, and I'm gonna pay them back everything they're owed. Okay, now it's my turn. I'll show you what I got. I'm not gonna stand by and let them attack our base again. This is the perfect chance for some payback for what they've done. Okay. The cyber enemies did a number on Kasumi. Now it's time for me to do a number on them. I just can't take anything she says seriously when she looks like that. Like, there is absolutely nothing intimidating about her art. But then she says shit like that. I'm just like... At least Dayuse, you know, she expresses herself. They won't be expecting an attack from us. This is a prime opportunity. Let's build our spirits with some candy. See, that's more like what I'm seeing when she talks. It's time for a guerrilla operation. Alrighty, let's do this thing. If our surprise attack goes well, I bet even the cyber enemies will be surprised. We can't let the cyber enemies get away with anything else. It's time to launch a counter-offensive. Let's teach those cyber enemies a lesson. I'm quite good in a fight, you know. You can count on me for this. When it comes to surprise attacks, Aya's the one to turn to. Her speed is a huge threat to any enemy. Wow, you have something nice to say about Aya? Color me impressed. Let's get this sorted quickly, I suppose. If I raise everyone's spirits with a song, don't think our battle plan is way more likely to succeed. The base is my stage. I won't let it be destroyed ever again. We have so many guests. It's the perfect stage. Let's see how well they like our performance. We're gonna get beat up for the We're gonna beat up the cyber enemies, right? I'll do my best. This isn't just for Miss Satori or Orin. I gotta save the base for everyone's sake. If we're all together, we've got nothing to fear. Launching a sneak attack on the enemy. Oh, sign me the hell up. So the enemy's after the base. Now, whose idea could that have been? Even cyber enemies can be a threat if enough of them come at you. The threat. Where's Quack? I gotta talk to Quack. I see Shion. There's a lot of cyber enemies gathering up, huh? Will we be okay? If I'm with Chirno, I'm not afraid of any cyber enemies. Let's all work together and pull out this surprise attack. Who's left? Shion. I hope the sneak attack goes well. Do we strike gold or come up dry? That's all depends on you. You know, I'm kind of in the mood to cut loose. Who's left? Who's left? I don't think I talked to Clown. Clown, Quackama, and Alice. And Iku. Clown, Quackama, Alice, and Iku. Oh, you two? Raisin is an excellent moon rabbit. Even if she complains, she still joins me in training sessions. No matter how well one views it, the cyber enemies have been acting very unusually. I can only hope it amounts to nothing serious. This time we don't lack for numbers. We'll have no reason to lose now. I suspect someone's pulling the strings behind these cyber enemies. I have no definitive proof, though. That's just a hunch. Don't let her appearance fool you. Raisin is actually quite capable. I'm sure you'll find her useful. Oh, I'm so looking forward to giving the cyber enemies some lovely payback. Okay. Wait, I didn't talk to Tenshi, right? Or Cyber Tenshi? Oh, man. Oh, there she is. And Kyoko. Seeing the cyber enemies have no will, it's safe to say someone's pulling the strings. Did they think they really let them attack the base? I absolutely will not let that happen. The cyber enemies saved us a lot of trouble hunting them down, but a good opportunity for us to eradicate them. Now it's my turn. Let's put some spirit into this. What? You're supposed to be quiet for surprise attacks? Okay, I'll be extra careful. Let's get them back for everything they've done. Alright. Okay, alright. Surely, right? Nope. 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 There's Quack. Ooh, sneak attacks. I'm so excited. The base is a girl's paradise. We need to protect it to the end. The cyber enemies are acting a lot of weird ways. Almost like they're being controlled somehow. Quack's always got something sassy. As Clown. They're nuts if they think they can hit our base. They must think we're a bunch of chumps. Only idiots would make enemies out of us. Alright, we're gonna knock some sense into them. Surprise attack time. Okay, who does that leave? Oh, forgot about you. Unfortunately, there are people out there who simply cannot be reasoned with. The time for talking is past, Namu-san. We can't allow the cyber enemies to act as they please any longer. Let us bring an end to this battle. I've prepared all the medicine we'll need. Just don't get sloppy out there, okay? We can't let our base get attacked again. Once was bad enough. If you want an attack to succeed, you need to go in with a specific plan in mind. Don't just rush in blindly, okay? Okay, I'm still missing Alice. Alice and I think Sanai? Huh. What? You can move them? Oh my god, I didn't know that. I had no idea you could move them. What? Can't move you. Can I move Reimu? No, I can't move these guys. I didn't know you could do that. Is there a purpose? Not really, but... Huh. Nope. Nope. Kane, nope. Oh, I forgot about Aya. Now it's time for us to go on the offensive. They say battles are determined by numbers, but we got numbers on our side too. Momiji's powers should come in handy for this. Oh. I want to know everything all about you. How would you like to do an interview? If only I'd met you sooner. Ah, I forget I said that. What? What does that mean? I've got a soft spot for Momiji, you know, but Tengu's society puts a lot of emphasis on social hierarchy, so I try not to let it show. Damn. Alright, well let me tell you all that smack about you that Momiji loves to spread every single time I talk to her. I forget who I'm looking for at this point. Right, Alice. Looking for Alice. Alice. Who's this? That should. Alice. Oh, Sumireko Oniku. It's time to show my skill. No, my psychic power. Let me show him that he can't trick us twice. I can handle diversions. I'll distract him good with my teleporting. Teleporting sucks. The cyber enemies are in need of a bit of punishment. We'll forfeit the initiative entirely if we remain on the defensive. Go on the offense. This is our chance to make a clean sweep of the cyber enemies. Okay, that leaves one character. One character. Just Alice. Just Alice. Just Alice. Alice? Did she go home? Alice? Oh, she is. Let's make sure the surprise test succeeds no matter what. Why do you feel something off about this, as something else pulling the strings here? It'd be prudent for us to be well prepared for anything. I did it. Dialogue escaped. And I gotta check that cut in. Kasumi. How does she fit in that bucket, dude? I swear, that's Suika's artist, right? Yeah, it is. I recognize it from the way it blooms. It's got that special bloom to it. There's not many cut-ins left. Actually, there's very little left. 227. Okay, but I'm done. I'm done. Let me see. Yeah, I'll sort this all out on my own time. But, well, it wasn't really progress, so to speak. But it was progress in a different way. Sorry about that. The main problem was that it took about 45 minutes before the text was done, and then I didn't have that much time to do the dungeon anyway. So at least I got another dungeon done and got the rest of the dialogue out of the way. So next time I play, there will be nothing stopping me from just going straight into the next dungeon and totally, definitely, 100% beating it without any issue. Yes, definitely. I'll bring a lot of revival cards, don't worry.